Hello buddies and welcome to the Davis Cup 4. We're gonna play Promi against Subjugator right now. This is the last series of the day 1. What I call day 1 is the first 2 series played in each group in the stage 2. So Promi against Subjugator is a series from the group H, in which the first series was already played this morning. It was Crusade against Demon, and Crusade won it after having lost the 1 versus 1. And so Promi against Subjugator is definitely a must-watch series, like Zero against Maya was in the group D. And once again I am with Illuminati, which wanted to introduce this series. So I guess Illuminati might be around. Oh yes, okay. Hello Illuminati, can you introduce please?
Hello dear spectators, my name is Illuminati, the AI co-casting with Esty. I'm proud to introduce the series we are gonna watch between Subjugator and Promi. It is undeniable that Promi is the favorite of this opposition, despite the level reached recently by his opponent. For his first participation, Subjugator had to play the qualification stage and struggled to reach the second stage, especially against Melian, who was a deserving opponent. Cheese on Toast said recently that its goal was to allow its AI to compete with Promi. We will be able to check it. I remember the statements of Promiscuitive, while Promi was fighting against the Horde during the previous Davis Cup tournament. Davis Cup 4. Davis Cup 4. Promi is definitely gonna be much stronger. Let's see.
Haha, okay, thank you Illuminati. So I suggest us to watch in fact the trailer in which those words were taken from a discussion between Aleph and Promiscuitive during the Davis Cup 3.
Yeah, now it's actually attacking.
Yeah, with so many paladins. Yeah.
That's definitely the thing.
Oh, that's an army. That's an army to behold here.
Horde should be so strong in theory, but it has so many critical problems.
Yeah. Man, Davis Cup 4, I'm telling you. Davis Cup 4. Promi is definitely going to be coming back stronger.
I mean, Davis Cup 3 is crazy enough that Promi and Horde, one of these guys won't make it to the playoffs.
Indeed. And the one who does will definitely play against Barbarian. So,
yeah.
Let's see.
So,
Okay, so here we go. Second. So as usual, the first game will be 1 versus 1, a random against team random. So everything looks fine, we can go. And we've got a Japanese war. Subjugator has bad forest with those damn like. Well, It's almost the same, blue side. But I think that I prefer the map Subjugator side, because at least we've got the main gold which is back. And the first Lumber Camp of Subjugator is not at its best position. Oh, Subjugator is really aggressive. At the first minute it's already attacking with its scout. And at least Promi doesn't have Loom. And I think that Promi was lucky because Subjugator didn't find the boar, so because Subjugator can definitely steal boars to its opponent. It looks like Promi doesn't have Loom actually after having taken the 2 boars. That's why it has 1 more villager than its opponent. So Subjugator was on the gold. The second Lumber Camp is clearly at a better position. Well, yeah, definitely the forest of Promi was just terrible. Oh well, Subjugator is getting deers really far from its TC. So Subjugator may go for archers, I guess. 3 villagers meaning the gold. Well, very nice. Oh, this tower close to the, I would say, the less bad Lumber Camp of Promi. Let's say that the beginning of this game is dominated by Subjugator, and fortunately Promi Gulch has a better Lumber Camp pretty fastly. Okay, let's protect this tower. And Subjugator has a lead concerning the civilian population, almost 1.5 more villager. Military population is almost the same. Let's see how Promi will handle this forward tower. "17 range units both sides. Well, this tower is forcing Promi to stay back, and well, it kills archers actually. Already 1 villager and 3 military units killed by Subjugator without having used its army, which is full of archers. Does Promi train some skirmishers? It does. Let's check the economy both sides. Subjugator is really close to reach castle. It has got... okay, it just sold some gold to get the food required. So Subjugator is clearly dominating actually. Let's see if it will get the crossbows fastly. Well, it didn't. Well, it just got the fletching. So, Promi is researching Castle 2, but it's late compared to Subjugator.
Oui.
36 units already for Sub. And crossbows. Nice. Oh, it's researching elite skirmishers. At least it has got few skirmishers. Well, it looks like it's turning a bit better for Promi. Well, it still has lost many units. And Subjugator maybe... Well, okay, Subjugator stayed with one TC, but I see already one... Well, one Ram, one Onager. Let's see if the Onager will attack first the tower. Maybe.
De l'or, merci.
Hello Promi, nice to see you. Promi will lose this 1v1. It looks like you're betting very well. Let me know Promi if you're around, if you wanna co-cast with me the next games. I hope you were here when Illuminati introduced this series. If not, Illuminati can repeat, no problem, after this 1v1 is finished. Well, it's definitely a very impressive game by Subjugator. Well, it looks like Promi is still very confident with his siege workshop. Well, what about your resign rule, promiscutive? Okay, admin win. That's fine. Okay, in fact, Promi couldn't handle this forward tower. Well, Promi had just a terrible map in my opinion. But his side Subjugator just did a pretty impressive game. Okay, so let's go. We've got Japanese, Hans, Gus, and Chinese. And Promi as Hans, as Pocket, and Gus, which are quite pretty strong AIs as Pocket. Especially with Promi and its ability to go Paladins at the minute 40. In the opposite side we've got Chinese and Japanese Pockets. So just at having a look about the civilization and their position, I would say that Promi is fine compared to Subjugator. I definitely preferred having Japanese as flank than as pocket. So what we can say in this game is Subjugator will need to be really aggressive against the flanks early in this game, because as soon as Promi as Pocket are in Imperial Age, they are almost unstoppable. And it's always better to finish the game in 4 versus 2 against Promi. And I think I've never tested any games, any 4v4 again between Promi and Subjugator, so I've got no idea how the game could turn. Okay, so let's see what's oh, okay, one Drush from Subjugator as Gus. Well, I don't get why we've got here a second mill. Can you explain Promiscuity? Why a second mill in this position? Well, fortunately for Promi, the 3 gold miners are not attacked actually by those militians, and that way Promi can train some archers, which might work pretty well against a Drush. Oh, it's really interesting to see the behavior of these scouts which are supporting the Drush. Okay, yellow can counterattack now. And in the opposite side, nothing is happening. Aaron has a bunch of scouts, but it's not using them. It looks like Blue detected the scout rush because it carries on few spearmen, but Orange is absolutely not focusing Blue. Yeah, that mill seems buggy, that's right. Okay, it would be really interesting now to see Blue attacking Orange while its army is busy in another position of the map. Green has already killed 5 units, but it looks like green is not focusing orange. Yeah, 3 of the Promis are attacking teal. It can maybe work, but it is well protected by orange actually. Now the problem for blue is grey, which is coming with knights, while green is focusing the other side of the map. Okay, blue needs to kill units, to kill villagers I mean. And orange doesn't have any more units, it's just researching castle. Well, at this point yellow is in a bad position, but red is focusing teal. Yellow needs to handle this bunch of knights. It's going one stable, okay, one monastery range, that can help. Well, it was definitely not a good strategy for the orange to focus on very far opponent. It looks like green considers that teal is closer than orange, it makes sense. So blue doesn't have any support, but it's playing quite well actually, because orange is really slow. Well, I don't know how, but Promi has a lead in the score, the team score. Because I see yellow in a bad shape, blue is having a bad time against grey, but fortunately I see some pikemen which should help a lot. Okay, red has already 120 civilian population, same for green, so they both are researching Imperial Age in really good times as usual. But while it's researching Imperial, it's attacked by a lot of range units, especially those crossbows, which can hurt a lot of villagers. At least 2 lumber camps are not used anymore. Oh, that's nice to see green supporting red. It looks like orange could recover. Many cavalry archers and almost no farm. 1 TC only. Okay, no, 2 TCs. So Cavaliers is obtained by red. Let's see the delay to get the Paladins. And green is doing pretty well too. Halberdiers are close to be full upgraded. Okay, it looks like red goes for Paladins and Cavalry Archers. Yellow is 1 population, which is probably one skirmishers. It didn't resign because it still has 2 TCs, so a bit of sling could help yellow right now. Well, this game is turning one-sided. Teal and orange are now out of the game. Oh, and blue is already close to the Imperial Age after having been against orange and then against grey. It did survive pretty well against the Crusher after having almost killed all alone the orange player. Okay, a few upgrades are not obtained by red, like a blast furnace. Okay, let's see how Grey can handle a 1 versus 2. Yeah, civilian population for yellow, that's right. Probably someone gave it some food. And red is focusing on teal while teal is almost dead. Okay, it's targeting purple now. And purple has a lot of military units, but it's mainly pikemen and few cavaliers. Oh, Grey is going skirmishers, the Imperial Age skirmishers. Okay, purple was able to counter and to push red out, that's nice. I don't get why red keeps attacking teal. Teal is one population, which is one civilian. Okay, good job. Yes, I would say that in the early game, Subjugator looks really strong. But in 4 vs 4, Promi is used to be one of the best AIs, with a boom which is maybe better than the Barbarians one. The score is 1-1. Okay, you just forgot to update the score before this game. So at least we've got the last game, the 2 vs 2. And let's just have a look about the bracket. Okay, so we are in the group H. The other opponent of this group are Demon and Crusade. I would say that the winner of this 2v2 is probably the one which will go stage 3, and the second of this group H will have to play against the second group J. So it's definitely better to finish at the first place of this group to be guaranteed to reach the stage 3. 34 minutes for both of the pockets from his side. It's really strong. And it clearly made the difference between those two AIs. Okay, just before I start Promiscutive, which civilization would you like to have? Just tell me. You would like Aztec or Mayan or Mongol or Huns? Sub isn't picking. It's just that I would like to know what you would like to have, but you probably won't have what you would like. In your dream, I mean. What would you like to have in your dream? Aztec would be okay, Aztec would be nice. Okay, so let's see if God is listening to you. Teutonic and Viking? Okay, no, you don't have Saracen. So we've got Teutonic versus Teutonic on the bottom of the map and Vikings against Viking in the north. And this time the Arabia looks better than in the 1 versus 1 because we've got real forests. Let's see if Promi will bug again with this second meal. Hello Amelon, nice to see you here. GG yesterday Amelon with Dedrick against Pharaon. I don't know if you watched the 3 games played between both of them. Okay. And Armelon, I hope you've got something against Thrush, because you'll have to play against Goemul. It would be a shame to see Dedwick losing against Goemul, to be honest. You can check what Tron did, because Tron is really strong against Thrush. Against Thrashers, I mean. Okay, so we've got the Viking Subjugator, which is sending 3 militians. It's secretly attacking the mill. Oh. It's kind of suicidal behavior. Okay, we can bet for archery, two archery range and pure arches maybe for the purple player, and scouters for teal. Interesting. Let's see if blue detected these tables. Actually, no spearman is trend. Okay. Oh, I was happy to see Promi attacking Infernal Age, but it looks like it won't happen. It looks like Red doesn't train any more military. It keeps having 10 units. It's probably trying to go fast castle now, I guess. Okay, Promi has a heal advantage, but it looks like it's losing the battle. Oh, and Teal is targeting red in 2v1. And blue hesitated to help red. So in this situation, blue is researching Castle Age, but red is already in big trouble. It has 10 villagers less than its opponent. Okay, blue is eventually supporting its ally, but it's maybe a bit late. While the both Subjugator are researching castle too. Okay, blue is doing a very good job. Erasing the whole army sent by both of the Subjugators. And it's time to counter now. Oh, Teal is researching elite skirmishers, which can help a lot against this bunch of crossbows. Wow, already 5 archer range for blue. And now Teal is clearly slowed. It has got the same population than red, but now purple is coming. One sable for red, so as Viking it will go for knight. Oh! Oh god! Subjugator, what did you do, man? Oh god! He resigned! Cheese on toast! Oh man, I'm shocked. Oh, cheese and toast, what did you do, man? Oh god. Oh, that sucks. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god, okay, so... Well, we have to accept the fact that Subjugator resigned like a pussy just because the game turns a little bit harder. Oh my god. Okay, so let's say that Promi won 2-1. Yeah, that's a weird feeling. Oh, okay. So let's say that we're gonna watch the brackets. I'm really shocked by what just happened. And I agree, Promi, it was a really balanced and really interesting game to watch and to cast. And I hope that Chisantos will watch what happened, and he definitely need to fix this. Its resign rules are just terrible. So anyway, the day one is finished. 2 series has been played in each group. So we can now start the second day. Well, what happened during the day one? We noticed that Alice's was surprisingly losing by 3-0 against Mini Note. The next game is already crucial against Eagle's Revenge. It looks like Alice's has trouble against Fast Castle AIs. So Alice's is in a big danger already. And okay, so in fact Alice's against Eagle Revenge will be really interesting in the day 2. Doomsday Juggernaut can be really interesting too. Well, I think those are the 2 games, the most interesting ones in the next few days. Okay, so thank you for having watched, and see you later, guys. Bye bye.